Hello there everybody and welcome back to another music video makeup Monday. Hello there, I am your host Miss Nikki and I am here to recreate another iconic look for you. As promised, we are going to do another Katy Perry look, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are doing California Girls. It is a beautiful look. I mean, like, from watching it back in the day to now, like, it's a look that I have always loved and thought was so cute. I don't have the wig for this, but I'm gonna link everything that you might need outfit wise down below for this look that we are recreating, kind of, because the look that we're creating is like the naked one. But I'll link down the wig and I'll link the little like hair thing that she's got going on, if I can find something similar to it. So if you are looking to recreate this look, you will be able to with the stuff that I will be providing. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Today we are going to be doing California Girls. All the products I use are going to be linked down below. And if you're interested in kind of her origin story, how Katy Perry grew up, all that type of stuff, you can find that in my other video where we do the Waking Up in Vegas makeup look, which I'll link up above for you as well. Today we're just going to talk about the song, its performance, how it did on the charts, all of that jazz. So let me stop talking, let's get started. If I have a little bit of blue action going on today, kind of in my face, I did do two makeup looks today. So Miss Katy Perry, I don't know why I said it that way. Anyways, Miss Katy Perry, California Girls. This song was off of her Teenage Dream album and was the first single for the album. The other singles that came after this was obviously Teenage Dream and Firework. Honestly, this album was a freaking banger. It was a hit to the max. I mean, can you just like Firework? Do we remember how big that song was? Like, shoot, this song, do we remember how big this freaking song was? Like, this song was freaking major. Freaking. So a guy by the name of Chris Anacute, I'm probably not saying that right, so please don't come after me, but one of her A&R guys named Chris said that after an Oscar party, Perry kind of called him and insisted that the album was not done. She was like, there needs to be one more song. I just feel it in my bones. We need to have one more song on this album. And she really wanted to write a song about California and California girls. She said that at the time she was really inspired by Empire State of Mind, which was Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' song. She said that there was just a song that New Yorkers could just like vibe to, you know? Like, New Yorkers at the time, they were like, New York, Empire State of Mind. Did I say New York State of Mind? I don't know what I said. Empire State of Mind. I'm thinking New York State of Mind because I was just listening to it yesterday. I love Billy Joel. Some folks have to get away, take a holiday from a neighborhood, pop a flight to Miami Beach or a Hollywood. Anyways, that's not the song we're talking about. We're talking about another song, not that song. Anyways, so she felt like New Yorkers had a song for it themselves, and she was like, you know, we need something for California. It's been a while since California has had anything like that, and I want to be a part of it and make it happen for us. You feel me? For this song, it was said that she took influence from Prince and from the 90s as well, in the creation of the song. Also decided to name it California Girls with a U instead of an I, after the passing of Big Star member Alex Chilton, and he had a song called September Girls with a URLS, and so she was like, yeah, we'll just change it and we're gonna make it with a U, switch it up, the spelling. Honestly, I thought I was so dumb because I have been spelling it GIRLS like all this time, and I've seen the video how many times, and I feel like I never like saw it. I was always seeing what I wanted to see, which was the I, so I didn't even notice that till I was making this video. I was like, oh snap. You are right. Spelled with a U. Hello. In the song, she also wanted to have a co-collaborator or an artist that was a part of it that was also kind of a staple to California. She looked through Wikipedia, which is where I get a lot of my information from. She looked through Wikipedia to see what are some like native Californian artists that we could use, you know? Who can we use that is gonna fit the description? And obviously they ended up settling with Mr. Snoop Dogg. Now, I don't mean settling like, oh, we got Snoop, but they ended up setting with him. There's a word. They got Snoop, basically is what I'm saying. Is that they got Snoop. Snoop was down. He was like, let's do this. I love me some California girls, you know what I'm saying? So why freaking not? Let's do it. The song was originally set to be released May 25th of 2010, but some little rats of children, hacker rats, you know? All right, I'm going too much. Some kids, basically, they decided to take it upon themselves and release it early onto the interwebs, and that did not settle well. No one wanted that. They wanted it released on their first original date, not on that date. And so they were forced to release it early because obviously people were getting traction on it, and they were like, all right, I guess we gotta do it, we gotta do the deed. And so on May 7th, 2010, they went ahead and they released the song to the public through her website. Can you imagine? Times now, man, they're so different than what they used to be. No, get my song on my website. It's like, that's not, now it's like, it's only streaming platforms and there's no going back. For this glitter, before I start going into it, I have two different glitters going on, and I'm gonna mix them both to create a combination. I'm using them both from MAC. I'm using Pink Hologram as well as Rose, and together I'm hoping to create this look. It's so much harder than it seems finding a glitter that you want specifically. So I'm just hoping that this combination, number one, doesn't get too crazy when it comes to the dirt, and then also just, you know, we create a good look. So the song gets released, right? People are digging it. It is out. It is running. It's doing what, you know, a good record does. And at that time, there was a group that actually did not like the song for a reason that is totally understandable after I re-listened to the song. And that was none other than the Beach Boys. The Beach Boys chimed in and they wanted to sue Snoop and the whole organization because the song has a line in it that says, I wish they would all be California girls. And so that line is actually a really prominent line in their song called California Girls with an IRLS. And so they were just kind of like, yo, you cannot have that lyric in your song, you know? It wasn't the Beach Boys, it was their publishing company, but nonetheless, basically it's the same thing. I'm sure they would all make the money from that. They threatened to sue, but they did not sue, so I guess that's good for everybody, you know? No one wants a lawsuit, let alone from an iconic band like the Beach Boys. It sold 294,000 digital downloads for that first week that it was out. And in the digital realm, it went #1 on the Billboard charts, but on the general, like Billboard Hot 100 sort of vibe, it ended up debuting at #2, but slowly went to the #1 spot within, I think, the next like week or two. It was her highest debuting single at the time, so pretty big milestone for Miss Perry. Did become Katy's second #1 all-in-all single, and it became Snoop's third #1 to be a part of. So it was a milestone for both, which is pretty cool to see. The song became the first single by an artist signed to Capitol Records to go #1 in 43 years. The last one that did under Capitol Records was by Bobby Gentry and his single Ode to Billy Joe. So it had been 43 years since that. In Canada, it debuted at #1 on the charts. It debuted in the top 20 in Belgium, New Zealand, and Norway. And then in Australia, it debuted at #3, but slowly crept up and went to the #1 spot within a little bit of time. Now let's jump into the music video itself. The music video was directed by Matthew Cullen. The actual music video itself was inspired by a guy by the name of Will Cotton and his works. And fortunately for them, pretty cool, they actually got to work with Will Cotton on the production and the creation of the music video set and stuff. They went ahead and started the filming process on May the 14th of 2010, and the music video released on June 15th, 2010. So I'm always impressed with that when there's a song that gets released or a music video that's like any production really, like you finish filming and it's done and up and ready within a month. Like, good for you guys, man. You got a solid team working behind you, because filming and videos are not easy. When it comes to the music video itself, Katy felt that, you know, portraying California in its typical cookie cutter way of, oh, so fun beaches and us partying all the time. It was stereotypical. She was like, you know what, like, we've seen this before, this ain't nothing new. So she took on the idea of Candyfornia, and she kind of got inspiration from Alice in Wonderland, as well as the Candyland board game, as well as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and she decided to come up with this set that she came up with. The music video portrays Katy to be basically a piece in the Candyfornia game, which kind of is like a mixture of poker and Candyland and all of that. She's just a player in that, basically. While Snoop plays a sugar daddy, who was a player in the game as well. Snoop, being the sugar daddy, kind of holds captive all the women throughout the game, and it's Katy's job to basically free these women from the sugar daddy's captivity, which I thought was kind of an interesting concept. In the music video, Katy Perry moves around and basically helps get all of these women out of captivity and wrangles them all up to, you know, save them, basically. She gets them all out of captivity from Mr. Snoop and basically kind of gets an army and goes against Snoop. They start doing their thing, and Katy kind of starts wearing this like almost Wonder Woman-esque outfit. Starts spraying stuff out of her boobs, similar to Fembots in what's it called, Austin Powers. And Snoop is like, yo, this is too much for me, and he surrenders. At the end of the film, it shows Snoop kind of covered in sand head to toe, and basically ending it with like a nod to the Beach Boys, saying that, you know, he wishes that every girl could be a California girl. All in all, this music video did get a lot of kudos. People seem to overall enjoy it, its vibes, how it was made. But of course, it did draw a little bit of criticism, and that criticism came from just, you know, random publications and stuff. Primarily because of Fergie. If you guys have actually seen Fergie's music video for Fergalicious, there's a lot of comparisons. Fergalicious is kind of set in a similar sort of like manner, in a sense of just like, you know, girl having good time, candy theme, all of that. So a lot of people did draw some comparisons to that and feel that it was in a way copying, but you know, nonetheless, it still did really well. I think anybody who does anything Candylandy, you know, it's gonna receive some sort of criticism, because it's an idea that people have, you know. The song did go ahead and get nominated for Best Pop Collaboration with vocals for her and Snoop Dogg's performance. It unfortunately did not win though. Overall though, people did love it. They loved the vibe of this entire music video. This song was like a legitimate, like, massive smash hit. Like, I remember this song being everywhere and I loved it. My friends loved it. I had never been to California. I had never really thought about California, and this song just made everybody just feel the California spirit and vibes, you know? Definitely a song that motivated me and inspired me. At the time I was maybe in like 8th or 9th grade, probably 9th grade, and it just was a hit. I don't know. It was a good year. It was a good time for music, big time. And when it comes to my music video, Love and Fascination, it definitely was a big kickoff point for that for me. But yeah, this basically sums up this music video Makeup Monday look for you guys. It's a pretty simple look overall, and it's a very fun look. It's a look to take out on a date. It's a look for not every day, but every day if you're extra like me. And it's just, I don't know, it's fun. It's, you bat your eyes and you're just like, yes, this is me, yes. But I thank you guys for watching. Please let me know in the comments down below who I should do next. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if these are the types of videos that you guys like to see. Informational ones about musicians and sometimes movies while we recreate these really iconic looks. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I won't hold you guys any longer. Have a wonderful rest of y'all's day and see you guys next time. See ya!